These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Friday, August the 24th. Our first dog is Pogo, who is 10 months old, so still a puppy. Pogo is a boy who weighs 51 pounds. Next is one of our old timers. This is Shay. Shay is a sweetheart who walks well on a leash, seems to be very well trained. This dog is 7 years old and he knows how to sit on command. He is 48 pounds. Our next dog is Thunder. Thunder is a very pretty boy. Got the most beautiful gray face. He is 3 years old and 63 pounds. He's got decent leash manners, but he'll still need a little work. He pulls just a bit. And he came into the shelter with heartworms. He's since been treated and he's doing much better. Next is our big boy, Terry, who is a puppy at 7 months old and 80 pounds. He is humongous. He knows sit and he needs a little work of his other commands. Our next dog is our resident noisemaker because he really is hoping that I'll give him a treat. This is Marco, and Marco is a year and a half old. He's 67 pounds, and he knows a lot of commands. He'll also catch any treat that you can throw. Next is Cyrus here. Cyrus is a year and a half old. And Cyrus knows sit. He weighs 63 pounds. He loves to play ball. Adoptions are still $25. We still just have too many dogs here in the shelter. Next is Rocky. Rocky walks well on a leash and is a year old. He was given up by his owner. The owner said they couldn't house train him. So that's one of your tasks that you'll want to tackle. But we do have a free dog training class for anybody that adopts one of our dogs. This one is 24 pounds. Next is Crystal, who is a year and a half old. She's an active girl, but walks pretty well on a leash. She weighs 62 pounds. Well, Benny got adopted, and then he got brought back because he was just too active. He will need to be crate trained when he goes into his new home. Benny is 2 years old and 45 pounds. Make sure that you have an evacuation plan in place to take your pets with you in case a storm arrives. And there is one churning out there right now. So just be careful and be aware. This is Bluebell. Bluebell knows sit and walks on a leash very well. She's 45 pounds and 4 years old. And our next dog is a big boy named General. General is 4 years old, and he is generally a sweetheart. He knows how to sit and shake on command. He weighs 70 pounds. We do have a few dogs in surgery right now. They're getting spayed or neutered, so they'll be ready to go on Monday morning when adoptions reopen. Next is Zoe, who is 4 years old and 45 pounds. Zoe is one of our relatively newer dogs. She's been with us almost a month. She's got a lot of energy. She'll need to be trained on her leash manners. This pretty dog is Layla. She is sitting pretty, waiting for somebody to take her home. She's a year old, and she's a medium energy level dog, and she is 29 pounds, so she shouldn't get any bigger. That makes her a medium-sized dog. Our next dog is Goober, and the name matches just perfectly. He is a year and a half old, and he weighs 60 pounds. He was given up by his owner. Now, I don't know why the owner gave Goober up, but look at those eyes. It's almost impossible to believe that anybody would have to give him up. He's a doll. He walks great on a leash. He's one of the happiest dogs we have. Our next dog is Nadia. Nadia, as always, knows exactly how to look into the camera to beg. She is asking right now, please, it's been long enough, take me home. Nadia is a year old. She weighs 38 pounds. She's not going to get any bigger. She's an affectionate dog that knows sit. She'll do anything for a treat. Our next dog is Chip. But don't feed Chip chips, because chips are bad for everybody, us included. Chip is a year old and weighs 50 pounds. He's got a lot of energy, but he is a great dog that likes his treats, so he should be easy to train. And this is Peanut. Peanut's a resident sweetheart. Peanut's a year old, 40 pounds, and is a lower energy level dog. Peanut walks very well on a leash. Our next dog is Mickey. Mickey's got pretty red fur. Mickey is a boy and is a year old. Mickey weighs 30 pounds, and he is very easy to walk on a leash. Our next dog is Roscoe. Roscoe's 7 months old, and he was in adoptions earlier, but he was taken back to an isolation area so he could get over his cold. A lot of dogs do catch kennel cough or a cold as they sit in our adoptions waiting for a new home. But Roscoe's got that cute, short, little curly tail, and he walks pretty well on a leash. We do have a couple of other dogs. One is Benson. Benson is an 11-pound terrier who probably needs some better nutrition. His coat is just a little bit on the scraggly side. Benson is a year old. And last is a dog named Ashley. Ashley's 4 months old. She weighs 20 pounds. She is as affectionate as can be. This is a dog that started out a little shy, but now she comes right up to the cage and tries to give kisses. Well, that's all of the dogs we have up for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Friday, August the 24th. All of the dogs in this video will be available for adoption when the shelter reopens on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Stay safe with the storms out there, and we hope that you come and adopt one of our great homeless pets really soon.